So what's going on, everybody? This is my show. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'm your host Ryan, and in this episode, we're gonna rap about the fastest growing sport in the world, mixed martial arts. Specifically, UFC 118, this Saturday night, TD Gardens, in the mean streets of Boston. It's going down. So let's get into the first fight on the card. On my card anyways, one of a low-key one, but I still think it's going to be one hell of a fight. We got Nate the Great Diaz going up against Marcus, the Irish hand grenade, Davis. This is going to be a phenomenal fight. I'll tell you right now why. Both these dudes are warriors. Both tough as nails. They will fight and beat each other up until none of them is left standing. That's what I love about this sport. Nate the Great Diaz and Marcus Davis, both pretty evenly matched. On the stand-up side, gonna give the edge to Marcus Davis. Dude used to be a boxer, so I mean, you know, Nate Diaz, he got the reach in a little bit, but I mean, if you got the technique, Marcus Davis could pick him apart, you know what I'm saying? So take a look at Nate Diaz's last fight. Maynard, standing up, he's shorter reach, but he had the technique, you know? Give him a little pop, and Nate Diaz couldn't do anything. So if that happens, Marcus Davis got a good chance of taking this home. On the ground, edge goes to Nate Diaz, no question about it. Product of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Matter of fact, he's a brown belt in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Marcus Davis' wrestling ain't no slouch, but I mean, how you compete with a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu? Gracie's invented Jiu-Jitsu. So I mean, I gotta go edge Nate Diaz, no doubt. What about the fight, you say, in the total? I'm gonna go, the edge has gotta go to Nate Diaz. This is gonna be a decision because these dudes don't get stopped. Like I said, they're warriors. Nate Diaz only been stopped once in his career, and Marcus Davis only ever been stopped 3 times. So this is going to the decision, and the edge going to Nate Diaz for his phenomenal groundwork. Alright, so next fight on my card, which is gonna be the fight that I think is going to drop that $60K bonus right in their pockets for fight of the night. It's going to be Florian going up against Gray the Bully Maynard. You got Flo, cerebral assassin, and you got Gray, undefeated in MMA, in the UFC. He's got wins over the likes of current lightweight champion Frankie Edgar, so you know this dude's got talent. Standing up, you know, most people will give the edge straight away to Gray Maynard, but let's backtrack a bit here. Flo's last 3 fights his stand-up has been on point, deadly accurate. Picked apart Gomi, keeping him at bay with the jab, and I think if he can do that to Gray, he's got a good chance of taking this fight home. Gray on stand-up though, I still got to give the edge to him. He's got heavier hands. His stand-up is just, he's so strong. He's just a beast, man. So I'm going to give the edge stand-up straight to Gray, but Flo is not that far behind. Just keep that in mind. It's always been his weakness, but I think he's up there now. He's brought that part of his game up. Going to the mat, obviously we got to go with Flo here. Excellent jiu-jitsu dude. He wins most of his fights on the ground. Gray ain't no slouch as a wrestler either, let me tell you, but I mean, if he gets on top, you better watch out for them Flo elbows right there. You need to check those babies for razors, because cut your ass up from down there. He's done it many a time. So Flo is deadly on his back. Don't think you got him covered when he's on his back, because he can do some damage from down there. So again, 2 evenly matched dudes, but the edge will definitely go to Flo on this one. Just up here, he's going to win the fight. He's fighting in front of his home crowd. He's going to have that X factor, 6-man, 13-man, whatever you want to call it. He's going to be extra jacked, ready, raring to go. And he's just overall smarter dude, man. He's going to have a better game plan. He's going to take the fight to Gray. And I think he's going to end it, honestly. 3rd round, probably on the mat, submission. So I'm going to go with Flo, fight of the night, over Gray Maynard. Alright, so now we come to the main event. BJ, the Prodigy Penn, going up against the current lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar. Now I'm sorry folks, but if you're a Frankie Edgar fan, this is going to be straight onslaught. BJ Penn is going to demolish him. Dominate every aspect of the fight. You know, like I said, BJ is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. The greatest lightweight of all time in MMA. I'm going to tell you that right now. And a motivated BJ Penn is the greatest lightweight you ever seen fight. I'll tell you that right now. He's been in the game so long, and we can see he's got some lapses. And everyone knows that BJ only beats himself. He's motivated for this fight, and he's going to take the Frankie. And I'm sorry, but it's going to be a wash. BJ Penn is a straight gangster. The dude licks other people's blood off his gloves, for Christ's sakes, man. He's a gangster. I mean, he's never lost 2 lightweight fights back-to-back in his entire MMA career. That just shows you the type of dude this guy is. I mean, Frankie's a pit bull. He's going to put up a good fight, but I tell you right now, I can't see this going any other way except BJ walking out of there with his lightweight belt again. So, out of the 3 fights that I covered, I know I picked all the favorites, and I mean, they may not give you the best odds, but hey, put all 3 of those suckers into a nice little parlay, get yourself some nice odds, log on a little betus.com, pop in that parlay, make yourself some dollars. So that's it for me on covering UFC 118. Catch you on the flip side.